The 11 News reporter David Collins is live in Linthicum Heights, where Kathy Szeliga's campaign is awaiting the final results. David.
Well, we're standing at the victory party with Kathy Szeliga and Congressman Andy Harris, and everybody's applauding because they just saw the numbers that were posted on the screen showing Kathy Szeliga with a substantial lead. Joining me now is Arundel County Executive Steve Schuh. Have you spoken with Kathy Szeliga recently this evening?
Good evening. I left her just a short time ago. She's in good spirits. Her numbers look great. She's in for a landslide victory tonight. And Kathy just heard from one of her most challenging opponents, Chris Kafalis, who has conceded the race to Kathy this evening.
He conceded the race. Would he call her up?
Yes, he called her and conceded the race.
A lot of people in the Republican establishment are saying that Kathy Szeliga is a good fit. What do you all mean by that?
She's a great fit for the United States Senate. I've known Kathy for many years. She is a common-sense conservative in the same spirit as Governor Hogan. She's a businesswoman. She's an outsider with a fresh perspective, but she knows how to work across the aisle and get along with people. That's why she's so popular across the entire Republican spectrum, and I think the state of Maryland is going to support her for the United States Senate.
Have you seen any internal polling? Have you talked with some of her strategists? How would she stack up with a Van Hollen, who apparently has gotten a victory tonight in the primary?
It looks like Congressman Van Hollen is going to win tonight, but it really didn't matter in Kathy's race whether she were running against Chris Van Hollen or Donna Edwards, because either way, they're both establishment candidates. Between the two of them, they have 20 years in Congress. They have been there every step of the way as this country has racked up more debt, as health care premiums have grown, as the Veterans Administration became an embarrassment to the United States. We need a fresh face in Washington, D.C., and that fresh face is Kathy Szeliga.
And it kind of sets up a classic battle between an insider and an outsider, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Chris Van Hollen is the classic insider. His whole life has been government. Kathy is a small businesswoman and a grandmother. She knows what it's like to raise a family. She knows what it's like to start a business, and she's a leader.
As far as your county is concerned, Anne Arundel County, they tend to support Kathy Szeliga. So does Baltimore County and Harford County, and I understand Frederick County is where she had been polling very strong. And you have touched on this, but maybe it's worth repeating. What sort of things really resonate with these voters?
People want fiscal responsibility. They want people that can get things done and help change the direction of our country in a lot of areas. They're concerned about this debt, our broken immigration system. They're concerned about education for their children and the challenges that veterans face. All these things have not been dealt with in all these years by the folks in Washington. It's time to get some new down there with some different ideas who can get things done.
Thank you very much, Arundel County Executive Steve Schuh, and we'll see you later this evening, I'm sure. So Kathy Szeliga enjoys a 37% tally so far in early voting. I mean, she has a double-digit lead over even her closest competitors, and she is expected to come down soon. Her people are saying that she wants someone to call the race. She doesn't want to call it on her own. And as you just heard, Chris Kafalis called her earlier this evening.